Hello, a warm welcome to everyone over here who has attended this live session. I am Shweta Bazare, who's come up with again a new episode where this is the session 4, which is an initiative by Glancet News by Swan Livelihoods. And here we explain you different criterias of current affairs. So here we take upon the look. Okay, so now this is News at Glance, which covers several sectors, which includes courts and the cases included in the courts. We have national news, we have economics, international, we have schemes organized by the government and other private sectors, and we have miscellaneous criteria. Next slide, please. Okay, so now let's look upon courts and the cases registered. Supreme Court recognizes sex workers as a profession. Supreme Court decision came while confirming a Gujarat High Court ruling that the centre cannot levy IGST on ocean freight from Indian importers. ASI imposes plea seeking restoration of Hindu Jain deities inside complex. Mathura Court allows lawsuit seeking to remove Shahi Idgah Mosque. Kashmiri separatists leader Yasin Malik convicted by Delhi court in terror funding case. Next slide. Now here is the economics news. Wholesale price rise hits record high of 15.1% in April. Sensex tank over 1,400 points amid global market rout. India's GDP likely to grow just 3.5% in Q4 2022 ICRA. SEBI, that is Security and Exchange Board of India, issues 3.12 crore demand notice to NSEs, that is that is National Security Exchange, Xbox Chitra Ramakrishna. Next slide, please. My bad. Actually, I could not see the screen. That is National Stock Exchange. Schemes. So here in the schemes we have Madhya Pradesh Startup Policy 2022 was virtually launched by PM Modi. Under PM Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme, more than 3 lakh tax-paying farmers became unauthorized beneficiaries. However, it has been discovered that unauthorized farmers have registered under the scheme. The government is expecting to recover rupees 200 crores from such farmers. Next slide, please. National news. Could the slide be a little adjusted? National news. Second Global Virtual Summit on COVID-19 to be hosted by US President Joe Biden. The UP police have made security arrangements for the darshan of deity by the devotees during the ongoing Gyanvapi Mosque survey in Varanasi. Manik Saha has been named the new chief minister after Biplab Deb resigned from the post. Rajiv Kumar appointed as the new chief election. International news. Taliban stops issuing driving license to women in Kabul. EU to ban Russian oil imports by the end of 2022 to sanction the country for invading Ukraine. India to support Sri Lanka during crisis. It has sent 12 shipments of more than 400,000 MT of fuel. India has also promised $3 billion to the country through loans and credit lines. Japan to use nuclear to cut dependence on Russian energy. Beijing loyalist John Lee elected as Hong Kong's next leader. Gotabaya appoints PM Ranil Wickremesinghe as a new Sri Lankan PM. Tokyo will being recognizing same-sex partnership from November, becoming the largest city in Japan to do so. Devasayan Pillai becomes Devasayan Pillai becomes India's first layman to be declared. I'm sorry, I have a little issue with this slide. Devsayan Pillai becomes first Indian layman to be declared saint by Pope Francis. Next slide, please. Miscellaneous sector. The Constitution has guaranteed citizens the right to express and free speech, but people need to keep in mind what they speak and what impact it has on society, says Ajit Pawar. Priyanka Mohite became the first Indian woman to scale 8,000 meters after scaling Mount Kanchenjunga. India contributed USD of 800,000 to promote Hindi at United Nations. Biden in Japan to launch regional economic plan to counter Beijing. The External Affairs Minister clarified that China is not building any new bridge in the Pangong area. Here we finish with all the sectors which we did in this episode, which is session 4 of Policy News Brief. Thank you so much for everybody who has joined in and given us your support and precious time. I would also want to take a second and really appreciate the efforts of each individual who watches the channel, leaves the comment below. Thank you so much. Keep supporting us and stay tuned for the next episode, session 5.